Hi, I'm Daniel Foley, and in this video I want to talk to you about gaining more clarity on what your vision or your purpose is in life. So how do you know if your vision and your purpose are truly from God? So I want to talk to you about this in this video. So I went through this process where the Lord told me that I was coming out of the wilderness and I was going to enter into my promised land. Now, what most people don't realize is, I was thinking, hey, everything's going to be great when I come out of the wilderness. I'm going to be just going straight into the promised land. But when you come out of the wilderness, there's a process that you have to go through before you can truly enter into your promised land. And there's some things that you need to learn and you need to understand before you can enter in. And one of those things is you need to know exactly what your vision is, exactly what your purpose is, what God created you for. So in this video, like I said, I want to talk to you about 6 things that you can use as a measure or a barometer to know whether your vision or your purpose is from God. So the first thing I want to talk about is special gifts. So any vision or purpose that is truly from the Lord is going to involve things that you like and are good at. So it's going to involve your passions. So think about, what are the things that I would do? I would do this every day for free if I had to. And if you figure out what those things are, you're probably going to be on the right track to figuring out what your vision is or what your purpose is in life. So it's got to involve things that you are naturally skilled at and things that you like to do. And the next thing is, it's got to be, number 2 is, it's got to be something that's going to help people. Okay, so anything that's from the Lord, when you have a vision from the Lord, you are called to be a blessing to every nation of the earth. Okay, so any vision that you have from the Lord, you are truly going to be a blessing to people with it. So how can you use your gifts and your talents and your natural abilities and passions to be a blessing to other people? So it's got to be tied to that somehow. The next one is it's going to look impossible. So a true vision from the Lord, it will look impossible. You should look at it and say, that's so big that there's no way I could accomplish it on my own. Because you need the Lord's help to be able to fulfill your vision and your purpose in your life. If you look at your vision and we see this a lot, it's too small. You could accomplish everything on your own. It's not from the Lord. You need to go back to the drawing board and reassess and figure out, you need to enhance your vision, you need to expand your borders and your thinking to take the limits off and think about not only what could you do, but you need to get that vision from the Lord. The next thing is, it's going to involve others. When your vision is truly from the Lord, like I said, it's going to look impossible. You're not going to be able to accomplish it on your own. And part of the reason for that is that God is going to send the people that you need along the way as you go. But you're not going to be able to know that they're coming before you as you're writing this vision down. So you're not going to be able to accomplish it on your own. You're going to have to learn how to work well with others. You're going to have to learn how to cooperate with them and to work in harmony with people and to not get offended with people, but to learn how to work in love and harmony and cooperation with people to fulfill that vision that the Lord has given you. So it's going to involve other people, and that's a given. The next one is that it is multi-generational. So multi-generational. Again, your vision should be so big that it goes beyond your lifetime. So if you look in the Bible, we have examples. Jesus was followed by the disciples. David was followed by Solomon. Moses was followed by Joshua. Whenever the Lord gives a vision, it's always multi-generational. So your vision should be being carried out beyond your lifetime. So if you can accomplish all of it in your lifetime, it's probably not from the Lord. You need to expand your vision and look out even further. And that's going to give you a better clue of if your vision is truly from the Lord. So your vision should be impacting your children, grandchildren for multiple generations anytime you get a true vision from the Lord. And then the next one is that it's balanced. So part of the Holy Spirit's job is to make sure that you stay balanced. This is not a static balance. The example I always like to use is, it's hard to balance yourself while you're riding a bike if you're not going anywhere. If you're just staying still, it's hard to balance. So it's a dynamic balance, but your life has to stay in balance. So if your vision puts you so focused on work, let's say, that it's negatively affecting your family, then that vision is not from the Lord. So your vision has to be balanced. It should be balanced in all areas of your life and creating an abundant life in all areas. So those are 6 ways that you can tell if your vision is from the Lord. So how do you get this vision? The only way you're going to get this vision is by believing that the Lord has a plan for you, number 1. And then number 2 is making sure that you spend time with Him. As you spend more and more time with Him, He's going to start to give you clarity on what this vision is that He has for your life. And as you get that vision, next thing you need to do is you need to make sure you write it down. He may give it to you in words. You may get a picture. So for me, I have a picture of what exactly He's called me to do. You may get a picture. Whatever it is, you need to make sure you get those words or that picture and that you write it down. A good architect needs blueprints to start building. So as you go about starting to build your vision for your life and your purpose for your life, you need to make sure that you write it down. So like I said, those are some tips for finding and fulfilling the vision that the Lord has given you for your life. And I hope those help for you, and I hope you take some time and spend some time with the Lord to get some more clarity on your vision.